Апокалипсис вечной ночи.
Are you awake? It might sound hard to believe, but no, nothing's happened.
You're awake? Then let's bring you up to speed. We've searched everywhere and found nothing unusual at all.
Based on the previous two mirages, we should have been able to find something that acts as an entrance.
Is it possible that the time has not come yet?
You mean we should wait a little longer?
Yes. Plus, Fischl is still nowhere to be found, and I highly suspect that she's even more eager to find the entrance than we are. So, let's wait. Let's give the Mirage... No, give Fischl some more time.
There's something on the beach!
A book. And next to it is... A raven statue?
This statue looks a lot like Oz.
Why did these two items appear together? Did the raven bring the book here?
What's the book about?
Let's see. Hymn of the Holy Land. I've never heard of a book by that title.
From the cover, it looks like it was written by Fischl herself?
That would certainly fit her personality. Hymn of the Holy Land. Interesting. Huh?
As a title, it has a sacred ring to it.
So, what should we do? Should we touch it?
Fischl's still not back. Never mind. Let's head inside first. Once Fischl finds the book, I'm sure she'll be able to catch up with us.
Paimon agrees! It's like we're peeping into her diary, so Paimon sure she'll want to come in and stop us.
Though this truth has long faded from popular memory, scholars have long known that Prinzessin Fischl von Luftschloss-Norfedort first descended upon the world during the time of chaos, roughly 600 years before the era of the saints.
Фишль фон Luftschloss Narfidort. Что, блядь? Luftschloss. Что?
What?
Ёбаный.
A narrator?
We really are inside a book, huh? There's even a narrator telling us the story.
Oh no! The path has been cut off! We can't go across!
Oh, there's a device over there that appears to be waiting for us to
Is it just Paimon? Or does everything in this place seem just a little bit over-deliberate?
Well, it is the Holy Land.
Yeah, everything's so blatant.
That's our Fischl for you.
The Prinzessin harbored much sympathy for all living things and wished to never see them in pain. She harnessed the power of darkness and dreams to weave the night and gave it the task to safeguard all living things. The people celebrated and worshipped the Prinzessin's authority and followed her call to migrate to the sacred land that would eventually be known as the Immer Nachtreich.
It really is the Immer Nachtreich.
It really looks the part. I'm quite impressed.
Да, выглядит симпатично. Что это такое? Сменить отряд. Зачем? Не знаю. Ну ладно, пусть будет.
We established a nation on the Holy Land, revered the Prinzessin as the absolute one, and introduced poetry, theater, and adventure to the kingdom, laying the groundwork for the Immer Nachtreich.
Я вообще-то читаю. Что вы мне ко мне пристали тут? Шел отсюда. А мне куда? Наверх? Вниз? Ага, мне на мост, которого нет.
When the rain finally ceased, the Prinzessin descended from the palace steps as to allow all her retainers to behold her unparalleled glory.
Help! Help! That was a cry for help! Who could it be?
Someone, please help me!
Isn't this a statue?
Please don't refer to me like that. My name is Leon, and I am a knight of the Immer Nachtreich.
A knight? But you don't look like one.
You can't tell. Anyway, please don't speak ill of Sire Osvaldo. He personally designed and distributed the armor for Die Nachtrebenritter.
Well, you must have heard that one before, surely. That was his full name, Osvaldo Hofnevines.
Теперь знаю.
Oh, so Magistus was the easy pronunciation.
I agree.
Or so it seems.
Dear friends, I apologize for interrupting your lovely conversation, but I believe you haven't been informed that the gate ahead has been locked.
Yup, that's news to us.
I'm hoping you'll be kind enough to save me, and in exchange, I'll gladly teach you how to unlock the gate.
Well, I guess we'll have to save you then.
Да, поможем. Ща, подожди. Я сначала тут разберусь. Так, здесь тоже надо поочередно, да? Как-то.
Valiant heroes. No words can express how grateful I feel right now. Thank you very much. Remember, this is the password that unlocks the gate. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
Окей. Можно мне вниз? Вернее, а нужно ли мне вниз? Не знаю, но я спущусь. А, тут есть поток воздуха. Отлично. Поток воздуха-то есть, а ничего интересного нет. Печально.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
The great secretaire, the lords, and the devoted Nachtrebenritter mounted the tower to pledge their allegiance to the Prinzessin, kissing the hem of her exquisite purple dress and taking pride in their loyalty.
Looks like it's a dead end ahead. There's only a book.
Do you think what we just heard is the story from the book?
So the Holy Land in the book's title refers to the Immer Nachtreich. This book sings the praises of the Prinzessin from the perspective of the people in her kingdom.
We're on the last page of the book, but the story doesn't seem to have ended.
What happens next? Paimon wants to know what happens next!
I guess we'll have to keep exploring. As for this book... Wait, I have an idea. Now that we've finished it...
Я думаю, будет еще второй том в этой книге. Опять нет сундучков никаких.
We've been transported again, but
We are somewhere in Mondstadt. Greetings, Honorable Kaiserin Derver Ertelang.
Amy, dear, I've made steak and fisherman's toast. Come on, eat up before they go cold.
Mother...
Oh, look at me being so forgetful. Ahem. Dost thou knowest, Prinzessin der Verurteilung, that the hour of luncheon encroaches?
Of course, Mother.
Ah, behold the view from the window, a delight to the senses. Prinzessin, Kaiserin, would you care to join the Kaiser der Verurteilung for a grand royal picnic? We shall enjoy the scenic view and partake of the delicacies granted to us by the heavens.
Yes, I shall gladly join you.
Ясно, у них вся семейка такая поехавшая была. Родители подыгрывали, и в итоге она по-другому теперь общаться не умеет.
Oh.
Does anyone want to say anything about that?
Сделаем вид, что мы этого не слышали.
Okay, I'll bite. So, Amy,
Seems like it. The other two voices were probably her mom and dad.
why are you all giving me that look?
Forgive me if this comes across as rude, but... Is your surname truly Magistus?
You think I was bluffing? My full title is and always has been Mona Magistus the Astrologist.
Oh, my apologies.
don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, it's a special case. Only geniuses get titles like this.
Well, that makes no sense.
What are your thoughts on the scenes we just witnessed?
Well, it seems that closing the book is one way of affecting change in this mirage.
Well, I think it's sweet that Fischl's parents are willing to play along with her.
Да, но это подыгрывание затянулось.
Well, they probably didn't indulge her forever. Based on the voice, this was surely a memory from her childhood. It's a different story now she's grown up.
You know a lot about Fischl, Mona.
After all, we've been friends for quite a while. Speaking of...
That voice mentioned that she was heading out. We may as well go outside and see if we can find anything.
Просто сесть. Я думаю, можно что-то посмотреть.
Oh, we're back! Wait, why are we back? We haven't finished the story yet!
This feels as awful as purchasing a counterfeit astrology tutorial or realizing you've forgotten your wallet in the middle of dinner. This is torture.
I think they're a little bit upset.
To be honest, I also don't like to read books that end on an unexpected cliffhanger.
Согласен, я тоже терпеть не могу, когда вот это... Когда история не имеет нормального, внятного завершения. Это пиздец, это просто ужас какой-то. Это касается любых произведений. Это очень нехорошо так делать.
No one likes that. All right, let's enter the mirage again.
Давайте для начала осмотримся, тут как бы домики
Good
появились.
idea! Let's go!
Huh?
We're still here. It's not working.
That's odd. We were able to enter earlier, but now we can't.
Why? Why are we being denied the opportunity to finish the book? This is pure sadism.
Maybe it's because we've already reached the end of this book.
Нужно искать второй том.
Before leaving the Mirage, we saw that the book had been flipped to the final page. I believe Hymn of the Holy Land is divided into multiple volumes.
It's like one of those sneaky light novel marketing schemes. If you want to know what happens next, please buy the next volume. Ugh.
Да.
I have to see the ending.
Yes, the ending. Everyone wants to know how the book ends.
Huh?
Heavens above, she saw me. I'm Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
That name's a little on the nose.
So, Arnold, let me ask you something.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
So, ask me for directions, Arnold. Let me ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there other volumes of Hymn of the Holy Land? Where can I find them?
Oh, you're asking the right person. Hymn of the Holy Land is the sacred scripture of the Immer Nachreich. There are 3 volumes in total, with the other 2 stored in 2 high locations in the castle. If you wish to find the second volume, you must climb to the very top floor of the tower.
Tower? You mean that tower over there?
That is, indeed, the tower where the sacred scripture is stored. If you look closely to the cave right over there, you'll find a secret passage that will swiftly take you to the tower.
Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold. Do you have any other questions for me, fair maiden? Concerning, perhaps, my relationship status or monthly income?
Статуя подкатывает к Моне.
No. Goodbye. Let's ignore that, Raven, and proceed. There's a secret passage in the cave ahead that leads directly to the top of the tower.
But, ma'am, are you sure you're not interested in me? I only shared with you the secrets of the Immer Nachreich because of your great beauty. Ma'am, wait.
Мне жаль этого ворона. Его просто заигнорили. Как всегда и бывает. Вот сука. Вот так всегда. Захочешь познакомиться с красивой девушкой, а она просто обернется и уйдет.
Why did the lady appear so irritated? Did I say something inappropriate? Oh, what must I do to win her heart?
Соболезную, но никак. Это конечное. Как же тут все преобразилось. Выглядит весьма интересно.
Hey, stop! Who are you?
You don't look like citizens of the Immer Nachreich. Explain yourselves.
This place even comes with guards! What are you doing?
How can you prove that you are Her Highness's retainers?
Such an absurd question betrays your ignorance. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
That's the password of the Immer Nachreich. They really are Her Highness's retainers.
Oh my goodness, we didn't know. Please, forgive us.
Now step down!
Yes, we're leaving now.
They're gone.
This is the second volume of Hymn of the Holy Land. Everyone ready?
Bring it on!
However, the Immer Nachtreich soon became plagued by a perpetual nightmare. Tasrak, the wicked dragon, infiltrated the subterranean, crossed the bottom of the sea, and eventually came to roam above the capital.
Huh? A dragon? The only thing I notice is gloomy weather.
Could the dragon be some kind of metaphor?
If that's so, her arch-nemesis Tasrak, the wicked dragon, is made up of everything that opposes her and rejects her fantasies.
Возможно.
Knowing their peril, the people prayed to the Soteria.
Окей.
Oz, my faithful escort through the darkness, pave the way for thy prinzessin with the truth thine eyes behold. All that is lowly escapes my gaze. It is but a mere illusion.
Is this to say that a flaw unseen is a flaw that does not exist, mein Fräulein?
Так, и это была 16-я ракушка. Наконец-то. Наконец-то я могу получить костюм Сон Вечной Ночи. И что забавно, я получил этот костюм как раз при прохождении подземелья Фишль. Что весьма символично, наверное.
I created another universe and found...
Скажем так, наряд у нее стал более закрытым. В смысле, в текущем состоянии персонажа. Ладно. Так, тут можно было спуститься. Ох, что запрятали. Ты смотри. А, ясно. Письмо запрятали.
The Prinzessin descended to confront the dragon, but the great battle was certain to damage the castle.
Нихуя себе замок. Крутится, вертится.
Finally, she pierced through the dragon's scales with thundering retribution and spoke to all amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said,
Что? Что она сказала?
Help me! Somebody, please!
We just got to the interesting part! What did the prinzessin say?
That voice sounds familiar. Is it that not Robin Ritter fella again?
Похоже.
Oh, thank goodness. Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We should be the ones asking that. What are you doing here?
Так, окей. Как там тебя? Куда там тебя? Так, что-то здесь все запутано.
I'm sorry you have to keep seeing me in such a wretched state. I suppose I'm still not good enough to play the role of a qualified Nachtrebenritter.
Play the role?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm not a real knight. Rather, I'm a new actor who recently landed a job to play the role of a knight in a theater troupe.
That's not really something to be smug about.
Ah, well, you see, that's where you're mistaken. Theater is an essential part.
Oh, so this is your local culture?
Я, блядь, случайно скипнул.
Exactly. So I'm delighted that I got to play the knight.
Why does the Prinzessin enjoy the theater so much?
Her Highness once said, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness." I believe it is because Her Highness appreciates true art and can also sense emotions hidden deep within the souls of humankind. The crystallization and sublime expression of emotion is the heart of theater. People who truly understand theater always have a beautiful, sensitive heart.
So that's how it is.
Thank you for your answer, Sir Knight.
Thank you so much for calling me a knight. So, basking still in this honor, I will be off to my battleground.
Hopefully not. Be more careful in the future.
Oh, and please remember the password to unlock the gate. Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
Так, пароль изменился. Блин, мне так и хочется поискать где-то здесь скрытые стены. Поскольку я переиграл в Elden Ring. Чуть-чуть. Поэтому мне теперь везде мерещатся скрытые стены.
Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
Пайман переигрывает.
Ah, the book has appeared. Greetings, my most esteemed father and mother. Today is celebrated as a festival in the Immernachtreich, and I hope you can both spare some time.
Amy, come on now, darling. You can't be carrying on like that at this age.
You're a big girl now. It's time to forget the fairy tales.
But...
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I've bought you a new set of music course books. Give them a read, won't you? You should dedicate your time to something more meaningful.
Oh. Okay, Mom. I understand. We're back again.
I believe we have just witnessed the true nature of the wicked dragon.
This is something I am all too familiar with. There are always people who believe that our passions are a waste of time.
Huh? You're...
Ask me for directions, Arnold.
О, опять подкатывать будешь.
I mean, you're back. Why?
Oh, but I came because I bet you'd be looking for the third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land.
Well, you bet right on that front.
You need not do anything for me, my dear lady. The opportunity to behold your beauty is the finest reward I could ask for. I shall give you the answer you seek. The third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land can be found on the top floor of the royal castle.
Is it guarded by anyone?
Oh, but of course, sir. What sort of question is that? No nation would treat its most treasured books as if they were just cast out into the wilderness.
That means we will still find Nachtreibin guard stationed there.
It is a citizen's utmost honor to guard the sacred scriptures. But It matters not. I'm quite sure the fine lady merely seeks to peruse them and has no malicious intentions. Your face is captivating and full of wisdom, and the company you keep appears to be heroes of some renown. I have the utmost faith that you will be able to comprehend the meaning behind the stories in our sacred script. Her Highness's accomplishments were documented by Oz, the great secretaire, and became great treasures of the Immernachtreich. I wish Her Highness joy and happiness every time I read those books.
Все подкатывает, все подкатывает.
Oh, would you care to join me for a cup of coffee, good lady? If coffee is not to your taste, we can have black. If you don't want to, that's perfectly okay. I'll keep my distance and be with you in spirit as you enjoy a drink on your own. Your joy is my joy.
Какой отчаянный ворон.
Stop! It's you guys again.
What's your problem? We're the princess's personal retainers.
Cut the lies! Her Highness doesn't keep company with nobodies like you.
Oh, really? Are you prepared to take responsibility for what you just said?
I'll say it again. Her Highness doesn't keep company with...
Who are these nobodies you speak of?
О, принцесса объявилась. Здрасте. Ты где пропадала?
Her Highness and Sir Oz!
I must say, guards, it's immensely disrespectful of you to make such remarks to the retainers of the Immernachtreich.
How dare you treat one's hand-picked retainers with such disdain? Begone!
But...
Don't you butt me!
Yes, Your Highness.
Fischl! Oz! You're back in the crew!
С возвращением. Ты почему не в том наряде, в котором я тебя одел?
You may consider that the case for the time being.
What mein Fräulein means is that it took us a long time to reach this place. She couldn't bear to leave you all here, even though she did not wish to confront this mirage.
Didn't want to confront it, huh? Sounds like Mona was right.
It felt like we were peeking into your diary. Nonsense. Despite the existing threats, the unrivaled glory of the Immernachtreich would not exist in this world if I, the Prinzessin, were the sort of person who could be easily swayed.
What mein Fräulein means to say is that there are other troubles in this area.
Troubles? Have you run into anything dangerous?
This matter can be revisited later. For now, let us proceed with more important work.
Let's get this show on the road. The book's right in front of us. Let's not...
Я хочу найти скрытую стену. Она по-любому должна быть. Я не знаю почему, но я в Dark Souls, вернее в Elden Ring, неважно. Сука, я хочу скрытую стену. Дайте мне ее быстро. Я почему-то уверен, что она есть. Но также я уверен в том, что я ее не найду. Блин, сколько же здесь хороших, красивых кадров.
Majestic, but fragile. Vast, yet vulnerable. This domain both amazes and sickens me.
She means that she has never seen such an extravagant mirage before, and even she is enthralled by it.
Почему здесь все перевернуто? И небо треснуло. И сейчас, если вспомнить слова Скоромучи про фальшивое небо, То есть здесь оно уже треснуло. А что же за ним? Кто знает. Меня все не покидают смутные сомнения, что же это за машина такая адова, футуевская, что нас всех накрыло. И мы видим всякое вот такое вот. Это уже на портал похоже. Сейчас еще кубы таскать, на кнопочки ставить.
There's a castle here, but some parts seem to be missing. Fischl, is this yours?
Allow me a moment to reminisce.
Mein Fräulein, you may recall that this is the toy castle you accidentally destroyed in a moment of deep distress.
Oz, don't say it out loud.
Не выходи из роли.
I suddenly recollect that 2 pieces are currently missing from my royal domain. So we have to find 2 missing pieces.
Spoke amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said, "May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees."
Such wise and compassionate words could only come from your own writing, mein Fräulein.
Yet this kingdom appears to be anything but what I've described. The shadows lurking behind the scenes are disconcerting.
Каких людей?
Princess
Здесь
Fischl
люди.
again continued her song, and the interwoven chords of her sacred words became the Immernachtreich's hymn.
Whirling snow! The fuse is lit!
Ладно.
She picked up mere stones to carve out mountains and oceans before bestowing upon her people castles and towns. My magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise. When the people worshipped her, she replied, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness."
That sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Сука, что не так, блять? Мне не нравится вот эта хуйня. Вот что я здесь должен, сука, сопоставить? С чем? Куда? Зачем, блять? Что с чем коннектить? Я не понимаю. Может, надо сначала выложить оставшиеся фрагменты и между ними как-то законнектить. Потому что, серьезно, что это за бред? Ты, блядь, води, сука, мышкой туда-сюда, этими кнопками, пока где-то чисто случайно не появится, блядь, кнопочка нахрен, которая позволит тебе, сука, зафиксировать то, что ты... Вот, блядь, где? Вот что я сделал, я не знаю. Ага, увеличил замок. Вот реально надо, блядь, пимпочку какую-то, сука, найти. Чисто наугад. Мне не нравятся такие загадки. Есть определенная игра, где заигрывается с ракурсами и перспективой. Да, там в том же Супер Лиминал, или где оно там было. Я уже не помню, как игра называлась. Но там это работало куда как лучше. Ясно.
Fella, if you want to survive and thrive, you should be more careful next time.
A successful journey requires perseverance, courage, as well as a keen sense of danger. You have the first two, but in the future, please strive to be more vigilant.
I shall remember your words for the rest of my life. You may not have noticed, but the weather has improved, and the sea has become pleasant and calm. You may be amazed that someone as reckless as me could become an actor. But please believe me when I say, it's not every Nachtraben is looking for a way to contribute to the world. We just want to find our place. You may not be aware that Hymn of the Holy Land is also a book of prophecies.
Prophecy? But Paimon thought it was a sacred scripture.
Yes, it is. Hundreds of years ago, the Immernachtreich was engulfed by a menacing shadow. But our ruler stood by and did nothing. Soon after, Oz, the great secretaire, appeared among us. He brought us the sacred scriptures and a most encouraging prophecy. That prophecy is just as it's described in the book and predicts a blessed future for the Immernachtreich. As a result, we became convinced that the gloomy skies would eventually clear, and we have been eagerly awaiting for that. The Soteria, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, she will eventually remember the paradise of the Immernachtreich. And on that day, we will devote to her the plays that were promised in the prophecy. That is why I have stepped forward to take on the role of a warrior. I'd do whatever it takes to prove my devotion to her. Your Highness!
А, ты не заметил? Я, впрочем, ее тоже из вида как-то потерял. Пока мы стояли, болтали.
Oh, right. Yeah, she was lurking in the back when we rescued you for some reason. My citizen, thy will is strong enough to sunder the wicked dragon's wings. I shall now receive thy blessing.
It is my utmost honor.
Thou hast done well. 'Tis almost most evident that thou dost possess the virtues of a knight. Go, take thy position, and wait for the performance to begin.
We commend your unfaltering loyalty to Her Highness. Her Highness will now lead her retainers into battle against the shadow that plagues the Immonakreich.
Thank you, Your Highness. And thank you, everyone. Oh, by the way, please keep in mind that the password for the gate ahead is Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten.
Paimon's confused. What were you guys role-playing just now? Is there not a single one of my lords and ladies who understood my precepts? Fools.
What Mein Fräulein means to say is that you are all rather stupid.
Конечно. То, что я тебя не понимаю, это не признак моей глупости. Это признак твоей неспособности внятно формулировать речь. Так же, как и я не могу внятно формулировать речь, так же и ты. Только если я просто не могу формулировать речь, то ты несешь какую-то хуйню, а я в итоге глупый.
Yeah, you didn't need to translate that.
I suppose this is the important business her...
Let's get this over with.
Huh? Wait, what is it?
Я откуда и куда? Мне сюда или туда? Я оттуда мне сюда, мне наверх. Конец спектакля близится.
Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten. There's the book. Let's go and close it. Let's hope we won't get transported to another strange place this time.
Ладно, закрываем тогда книгу.
Library? Why are we inside a library?
You must be the arch-nemesis I've been looking for. The useless and cowardly so-called Prinzessin. How laughable. What gives you the impression that you can defeat me? You should know over the past few days, I've seen all of your fear and trepidation.
Какая неожиданность. Для Фишль главный враг это она сама же. У кого-то шизофрения.
Why is there another you? Is it a
И я не
shadow?
про себя.
Shadow? Yes. I suppose that probably describes our connection aptly enough. So have you come to surrender to me, little Amy? You? And that raven over there. You must be Oz? Excellent. I have been waiting for you for a long time. I heard that a great secretary named Oz brought the hymn of the Holy Land into the Immonakreich. I suppose that was you?
At your service, Mein Fräulein.
Why did you call her Mein Fräulein?
As you can see, that's also Mein Fräulein over there. And if she is Mein Fräulein, then does that not make her my master?
Seems logical enough.
Логично.
I might as well inform you that the Immonakreich is a place with no way out. Now that you've made it here. As for Oz, despite bringing over that hideous book of prophecies and causing the foolish citizens to fall to their knees worshipping that piece of nonsense, Why don't you come over to my side? After all, Fischl is destined to team up with Oz.
Mein Fräulein flatters me. I see no reason to refuse.
Так, я не понял. Оз, ты на чьей стороне?
Oz? Where do you think you're going?
Oh, he's actually going over to the other side. Fischl, haven't you taught your raven any...
Oh, this is not the time to discuss my shortcomings. Have you been bewitched, Oz? Why should you trust that she's telling the truth? Is not the Immernachtreich a sacred land of liberty and theater? You are gravely mistaken if you presume the Immernachtreich to be some kind of amusement park. Listen closely. It is a tomb for those who cannot face reality. You will be buried here, and I will take Oz, the product of our imagination, and live forever in the royal castle. A tomb? You of all people should know about this. Why does it always rain in the Immernachtreich? Why isn't there any music in this so-called paradise? Because of you. It's all because of you! How pathetic. No, dearest Amy, you, not I, are the one responsible for all of this. You dreamed up a vast kingdom, but you can't bear its weight. Swayed by fear, you can't face the very world you've created. You may try to avoid it, but the fact is, you can't change yourself.
Да начнется битва. Уже не впервой. У нас там кто? Райден еще сама с собой дралась. Сейчас будет Фишль сама с собой драться. Кто же победит?
I came here in your stead precisely because you failed to show up. The Immernachtreich is now mine, and it is not your place to tell me what to do.
Сейчас будем лечить девочку от шизофрении.
Amy, you are but a weak fool who does not deserve this world.
Hey, are you done?
For you to give yourself such a piece of your mind, it must have been bothering you for a long time.
Luna?
What's that look on your face?
Хотя бы слезы дорисовали.
You're not going to admit defeat, are you?
I hate to admit it, but she might be right.
Слабачка.
No. Please do not think that. Your Highness, do you still remember why we came here?
Kazuha?
I am a samurai from Inazuma who's been entrusted with your safety. These individuals also responded to your call.
Having your own tomb does sound pretty cool, but the Immernachtreich is not a tomb.
Shenyan? Oh, so you've made some friends. But do you really think that's enough for you to defeat me?
Хорош пиздеть, давайте драться.
I am your fear, your dark side. I am the nightmare from which you have never escaped in all these years. Standing before me, you are nothing! No, I can't. I can't lose. Not now.
Скажем так, ты не можешь проиграть, но в то же время и выиграть ты тоже не сможешь. Борьба с самим собой — это дело бесконечное. Ты до конца своей жизни будешь бороться с собой.
I will be the one to claim victory. Just you wait. I will make you regret everything you said.
Так что ты ее не одолеешь. Впрочем, как и она тебя. А почему Мона? А, ну в целом. Мне с ними обязательно сражаться или нет? Просто если... Ага. А у Фишль способности забрали.
Time to go. Take it one step at a time and don't rush. You can win as long as you maintain a level head.
Get it together. Don't lose to anyone and definitely don't lose to yourself. You ain't weak. It's not true at all.
Oh, my divination attempts are working again. And the stars say the Fischl I know will obtain a landslide victory.
Ну здорово.
Impossible! How did you make it through that nightmarish library? Stand down!
А что, я должен был потеряться в библиотеке? Или испугаться книжек?
Do you still think I'm going to lose? You looked down on me. You thought I was a worthless coward. And yes, I did used to be like that. Because... I am someone who can't face reality. But now I understand. I understood as soon as I first laid my eyes on this mirage. Do you see that incredible world out there? So vast, so breathtaking. That is my imagination. The source of my power.
Да, вот только твой мир рушится буквально на глазах. Он превратился в руины.
You act so arrogant under that dark cloak of self-obsession. But that's not your true nature. You're no Prinzessin. You're just a narcissistic speck of dust hiding in my shadow. You are the true loser. The one... You hide your fear and cowardice behind a facade of thorns and self-loathing. You are far weaker than me. Now give it back! What? Return to me what is rightfully mine. The Reich, the castle, my people. And most importantly, my companion Oz.
Oh, mein Fräulein. You speak with such eloquence and vigor now. You've truly matured into the Prinzessin.
You've got some nerve opening your beak, traitor!
No, mein Fräulein, I've come here to prove something to you all. As we all know, Oz will always follow Fischl, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. It should make no difference whose side I am on, because you're both Fischl. But consider this. When I switched sides, you did not lose your identity, did you?
Indeed. These are words of wisdom.
What do you mean, my identity?
Whom do you suppose Fischl truly is?
Huh?
This is my question to you, mein...
Fischl is... She's a loser! A coward who refuses to confront her true self behind the fantasies and lies!
No, you are wrong.
Fischl... is... me?
Да ладно! Нихуя себе, вот это открытие!
Ah, you caught on most rapidly.
Слишком сообразительны. Тут твоей сообразительности можно только позавидовать.
Huh? That's it?
Indeed, mein Fräulein. Fischl is sometimes the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and other times not. She may be courageous and arrogant, but she may also be weak and Fischl is you, both noble and humble. She is a first-rate adventurer with few friends and the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, the sovereign of the Reich. Fischl is both timid and strong. She's afraid of others' gossip, yet yearns for their respect. Most importantly, Fischl is often self-deprecating, beating herself up countless times, yet she always finds a way to rise again. Mein Fräulein, no one merits the name Fischl more than you do. It's a complex yet simple name that represents the beauty of dreams and liberty. With or without loyal admirers, Amy will always be Fischl. You are Fischl, the enlightened one.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees!
Thank you for creating the Immonokreich and giving us a homeland, for authoring the hymn of the Holy Land in your subconscious, which offered us hope for a bright future. Please, embrace your darkness and return to your true form, Your Highness.
А я думал, будет пизделка. Но нет.
Whoa! Fancy dress Fischl vanished! Wait a minute, and now she's back?
Shadow seems to have returned to Fischl's heart. Where?
Everyone, lend me your ears.
Какая Фишль исчезла?
There she is.
Citizens of the Immonokreich, do you hear my summons?
Yes, Your Highness.
There she goes again. I am so done with this.
Oz speaks the words of truth. Today is a grand occasion, for it is the day that I seize back my heart and reclaim control of my kingdom. I welcome to the Immonokreich.
Ты для начала почини ее, а потом приглашай.
Yay!
One stormy night, a girl found a way to the future in the library. She said to herself,
I shall create my dream kingdom. I'll carve mountains and oceans and erect castles and towns.
Then she spoke to those who shared her dream.
Please be proud of all that is unreal, for we are greater than this world. For our magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise. What a wonderful day. I reclaimed my heart and became the true Prinzessin der Verurteilung. The Immonokreich really appeared. Even so, I know that all the negative emotion I've been harboring in my heart, and that's okay. I'll carry these imperfections with me as I fight on, because I now know that what I have is unique and wonderful.
Fischl, the stage is all set up outside. Wanna go check it out?
Lady Paimon, do watch your words.
Oh, right. Okay. Your Highness, wouldst thou care to venture outdoors and, check its stuff out?
How dare you, retainer of mine, mock the great and dignified Prinzessin der Verurteilung! I concur. Now, let us rejoice and celebrate this historic moment for the Immonokreich.
Oh, what Mein Fräulein means is that she entreats you to celebrate the arrival of the Immonokreich with utmost zeal and great joy.
All right, we get it. Please don't translate her words back into Fischl speak.
На чем она прячется? Подслушивает.
Watching a theater performance in a nation like this must be quite an experience. As for the puzzle I'm working on, I should have an answer soon.
Oh, there's something we've got to do. Your Highness, Oz, please excuse us for a moment.
Very well.
Come on, let's try to contact Venti again.
Зачем? Нахуя нам тут Венти? Он бесполезен. Бесполезен. Бесполезный, сука. Он бесполезный. Нахуя он нам нужен? Зачем нам с ним связываться? Нахуя, Пайман? Отстань ты со своим Венти. Он бухает, как всегда.
Oh, it's you.
О, это ты. Ты кто?
Huh? That isn't the tone-deaf bard.
You're right, we've never met before. I know you want to communicate with someone beyond the islands, but you can't do that right now. So, I cut off your connection.
Зачем?
Huh? Wouldn't you rather find out the answer for yourself than ask someone else? The fantastic mirage represents the deep dream, the most fundamental reflection of the human heart. Go see for yourself. Witness everything with your own eyes. And when this is all over, tell me what you feel about it.
Who the heck was that? Oh, this is weird. How was she able to cut off her connection to Venti? And why would she want to know what you feel?
Во-первых, нахуя нам связываться с Венти? А во-вторых, какая тебе разница, зачем ей наши чувства? Мы даже не знаем, кто это. Мы кролики в клетке. Над нами ставят эксперименты. Привыкай.
Paimon doesn't get it. It's kinda eerie, but Paimon will protect you. Paimon will be there for you no matter what.
О да, Пайман это лучший защитник, конечно. Максимум, от чего ты меня можешь защитить, это от голода. Потому что я тебя съем. О да, до конца истории дойти надо бы. И времени на это все меньше. Остался остров Моны. И вроде бы, если я правильно помню, он должен быть самым большим в плане сюжета. И, наверное, самым сложным. Или нет. Ладно, не знаю. На этом принцесса осуждения с вами прощается. Я тоже. Оз тоже. Вот такое вот все у нас пока что выходит как-то. Такой вот сюжет интересный. Но я думал, что будет пизделка. Думал, что будет прям яростная битва. Но нет. Мы просто попиздели. Вторая личность Фишль пропала, соединилась с первой. Теперь они одно целое. В общем-то, понятно, но хуйня. Это не так все просто. Что типа, ебать, я примирюсь сам с собой и все будет хорошо. Шизофрения это надолго. Это не так просто лечится.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I,
Я
Fischl,
несу
and the princess and
торты. Но тортика у меня нет, поэтому я несу бред. Все, всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, комментируйте. И всем удачи, всем пока. До скорых встреч. Надеюсь, я успею допройти все вот это. Осталось в целом немного. Времени осталось тоже тут немного. Надеюсь, я успею все допройти. Все пооткрывать. А еще надо сами острова позачищать. И подземелья. Короче, надо с этим всем разобраться. А там уже скоро Сумеру выходит. Ой, короче, бля, я не знаю. Хоть увольняйся нахрен с работы, чтобы это все успеть пройти. Ладно. Все. Всем удачи, всем пока. До скорых встреч.